Hey guys, it's Gaz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm showing you how to make 2 super low cost meals. Both of these meals that I'm making today serve around 4 to 5 people. Based on 4 people, it's working out around £1.80, £1.90 per serving, which is so cheap. But that doesn't mean they have to be bland and boring. Both of these meals are really flavoursome, creative, and will sort of wow some of the guests you're cooking it for, I'm sure. We're making a beautiful, spicy, tomatoey aubergine curry, and also my tofu koftas, which are absolutely incredible. So let's get making. First up, I'm going to do the curry. So let's start out with the aubergine curry. Now there's not many ingredients going into this curry. When I'm making my curries properly, I like to do a variance of different spices which help add an amazing flavour. But one way of getting around buying too many different spices is buying a good spice mix like garam masala, which I'm using today, and I'm also going to add some turmeric for its flavour and for the colour that it will add. Now I just bought a jar and I costed up this recipe based on buying those 2 jars. Now I didn't need the full jar for this recipe, so it'll cover you for next time you make it. So the next time you make this recipe will be even cheaper. I hope I explained that right. Anyway, I'm going to chop up some aubergine into chunks and get this cooking. It's really a simple recipe too. So cut these 2 aubergine up into nice chunks. I'm going to saute up some onion, garlic and chilli now with some spices. Preheat a saucepan over a medium heat. Add a touch of oil. Add a generous pinch of sea salt and the garam masala and turmeric. So I like to cook this out now for a few minutes. Let the onions sort of go golden and crisp and get sweeter, and that will help make the curry really flavoursome. In a second though, I'll add the aubergine and get that coated in all those spices and get nice and golden as well. The worst thing you can do, in my opinion, with curries is add the liquids too soon. All the flavour comes from those spices roasting in the oil, with the onion, the chilli, the garlic, and the aubergine in this case as well. Stir the mix up well so each piece of aubergine is nicely coated. Let the aubergines cook out and colour for around 4 to 5 minutes. Stir in every now and then. Add some vegetable stock and a tin of chopped tomatoes. This is smelling good already, but the flavours need to intensify, and the way that's going to happen is if we just let this cook for about I'd say actually about 25 minutes. That's where the flavours are going to be really good. So low heat, let it simmer away. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you how to make my tofu koftas. Let's go. So for the tofu koftas, we want some firm tofu. I'm going to give this a pat dry. We want to try and get as much water out of it as we can so that it binds and becomes meaty when it's cooking. Break up the tofu into a bowl, then add some spring onion, garlic, and mint. So for the koftas, I'm going to add some spices. I got some cumin and some smoked paprika going in. Add some tomato puree for its umami flavour. Right, to help this bind up, I'm going to add some flour. If you want to keep this gluten-free, add some gluten-free flour, but it is more expensive, unfortunately. But it's essential to help this all bind together. And what I like to do now, you don't even need a blender for this. Just use an old-fashioned masher and mash it up so it comes together. So I'm just going to add a bit of chili to this because I forgot to put it in at the start, so just roughly chop it and mix it in. So I'm going to form these now into some koftas just by getting some flour on my hands and just squeezing the mix together. These will firm up as they're cooking and get quite a bite to them, which is really, really nice. And there's so many nice flavors in there. Considering these are low cost, all the core flavors are in there to make these really, really punchy. And I'm going to serve them inside some pita breads as well. So these koftas are formed now. I'm going to actually serve up my curry now because it's ready. And then once that's served up and I've had a little taste, we'll get these koftas cooking. I'm going to throw in some spinach and some coriander now and then serve it up. Wow, this curry is looking and smelling amazing. Now if you have more of a budget, add more things to it. Add chickpeas, beans, other veg, it will work great. So I'm going to serve this up now with some wild rice. Look at this. Right, I've got to give this a taste. It's looking too good. Wow. That is so good. So really tangy. That tomato sauce is reduced down and it's got so bold. The spices are perfect. The aubergine is really soft with a little bit of a bite too, which is nice. Really, really good curry on such a budget as well. It just shows that you can get some flavor when purchasing low cost ingredients. If you put a little thought into it, you can make really good food. And I'm still going to make the koftas now, so let's get on with those. So here's the tofu koftas. I'm now going to pan fry them, get them nice and golden on all the sides, and then just put them on a baking tray and into the oven just to finish off cooking. And whilst they're in the oven, I'll prepare a nice little garnish to go with them, the pita breads and things like that. And this will turn into a really nice meal for us. Add a touch of oil to a non-stick pan placed over a medium heat. When the pan is hot, add the koftas and cook them for around 3 to 4 minutes on all sides until they're nice and golden. Look at those. They are nice and crisp, golden, beautiful. They just need to cook through to the center now. I'm going to get them on the tray and into the oven. So the koftas have been in the oven now for about 15 minutes. They're looking amazing. They look really golden and crisp. I'm gonna get them out now and put them inside some pita breads that I've just toasted in the griddle pan behind me. Got some salad, got some tomatoes, got some vegan yogurt, and this is gonna be so tasty. Wow, look at these. Sizzling. They smell amazing. The chili, the herb, the spices. Wow. To the pita breads, add some tomato and salad. To give this a taste. I can't put into words how good that is. Garlicky, chili, smoky. Honestly, it's so good. And it's got a nice bite to it. The tofu is gone meaty. Anyone that says they don't like tofu, it's bland, it's boring, cook them this, please. And it won't cost you that much to do it either. As I said, £1.80 to £1.90 per serving of both of these dishes. And obviously, if you want to spend a little extra, you can pack this out. I would put something, I would make like a cucumber dip usually, and maybe get some more coriander in there, some fresh mint leaves, make that really gourmet, and it would be beautiful. But as a low budget meal, unbelievable. This is so, so tasty. I really want to take another bite, but I'll sign off the video here. Please like, share and comment. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, I'll see you next week with a new recipe video. If you want some more of my recipes, I've got 2 cookbooks out, Vegan 100 and Vegan Christmas. I'll see you soon, guys.